Good morning, everyone. It's Sunday, June 30th, I believe the last day of the month. How are you? I hope you're doing well. I woke up to a very glorious morning. I felt so good. And a lot of times I get those kind of feelings when I'm in alignment, when my fasting, my nutrition, things that I'm doing to live well go better. I woke up just feeling, it's really hard to describe. And the first thing I did, this is the 30th of the month. Usually I start measuring what I do, my assessments of my fasting, of my body, the first of the month. But I decided, you know what, I'm going to do, I'm going to start today. So what did I do? I sprung up and I decided to measure myself. And you see why this is a good sign for me is that usually I'm afraid, I'm scared. Maybe I'm not going to get the results I want. Maybe I'm going to get disappointed. But a lot of times when I wake up with, I don't even have the plan. I didn't even plan it. It's just something said, go measure yourself. So what I do is I measure, I do, these are the two metrics that I use: the measuring tape and my clothes. The scale is the last thing. And the reason I do the scale as the last thing, there's so many experts, and I've even seen in my experiences that scale is not always the best indicator of what you're doing. In fact, the scale can sabotage you because you can be doing really good and you get on the scale and it shows you a number that gives the impression that you're not doing anything. So I always go to my measurements first and my clothes. So I measured myself around my waistline. That's the only measurement I do because that's the only measurement I can take right now. And ladies and gentlemen, I've lost, call it about anywhere from 3 to 4 inches on my waist. And then after I did that, I put on my pants and they feel it's getting loose. It's getting looser. It's getting looser. So these are really, really great signs, and I'm elated about this, especially my waistline measurements. And this is what I love about fasting because I get results from fasting that I don't necessarily get from so-called calorie restriction and exercise. Fasting is a whole nother level. A lot of times when I'm just doing diet and exercise, it just seems like it's taking forever. I may get the results, but it seems like it's taking forever, and I still don't seem to be budging and getting into the zone that I want to. But a 3 to 4 inch loss off the waistline, that's really, really good. I will weigh myself tomorrow and hopefully I will put my results on. I will put my results, I'll paste my results tomorrow when I do my second interest. So I wanted to give you this update as an encouragement as to why it makes sense to do this, to encourage people to fast because it's so worth it. It's so worth it. You'll get the results that you're looking for. Here is another finding that I got. I was doing some yoga 2 days ago because I have joint issues, issues going on with my back. And there's this one particular yoga pose called I believe they call it cat cow, where you have to move your back. In one part you round your back, and another part when you arch your back. Normally, when I arch my back, it starts to hurt and it feels constricted and it feels like my movements are limited. Well, about 2, 3 days ago, I was just doing it. I wasn't expecting anything. Was just expecting the same pain, the same results. I was just doing it, because this is what you do to better yourself. Much to my surprise, when I got to the point of arching my back, I'm expecting the same usual constriction, the same pain. Interestingly enough, I didn't really feel any pain. In fact, I don't think I felt any pain, and I didn't feel any constriction. And I really strongly believe it had to do with the fasting. Now, everything works together. Nutrition, definitely, I'm sure I've eliminated some inflammation, autophagy, of course, because this was after I think about 55 hours of fasting, and everything I've done is cumulative. I'm going to post the results of what I've been doing since I started. I started on May the 20th. My fasting journey started on May the 20th, and I've been doing it back to back intermittently. So I'm sure all of this is a cumulative result, but I do believe that that constriction or whatever, I strongly believe that it was a result of fasting. So this is another update that I wanted to give as an encouragement of why we should do this, because you can lose weight anyway, but I want healing. I want clearer thinking. I want mental acuity. There are just reasons upon reasons to do the fasting. So I just wanted to give this update as something, an incentive as to why it's worth doing this. Finally, let me issue this disclaimer. I'm not giving medical advice. Whatever you do, always, first of all, check with your doctor. I'm just sharing my experience, strength, and hope. I got a lot of suggestions from this platform. And like they say, if much was given to you, you have to give back. So I'd like to share the same way other people's stories have encouraged me. I want to encourage someone else. So thank you so much. Like and subscribe and share, and comments down below. Have a great evening.